Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to June 2023's Life Path Number predictions and messages. My name is Jocelyn, and again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Also, thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. It is greatly appreciated. So, June 2023, I'm going to go ahead and get right on into it. I want to start off by just letting you guys know that I am doing spiritual path readings in the month of June. So, you guys can go on my website and check those out if you need any type of spiritual services from me. Also, I do want to point out that in this particular month as well, I will be trying to get on live a little bit more because my time has kind of freed up, that it's the summertime. So just be on the lookout for those messages as well. Now, in this particular month, the messages were coming out very strong. So I do encourage you to not only listen to your life path number message, but also tune into your destiny number as well, as those messages may resonate for you as well. If you are in the chat, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hello, Alexander. Hey, Marlene, how are you? You said blessings. Okay, master number 44. Good. Life path number 8. But if you are in a chat, like I was saying, throughout this reading, you can resonate with any of the messages that come through any of the life path numbers. Okay. So let's go ahead and get it started. Let me let you guys know what the month of June is going to bring. So the month of June is the 6th month in our zodiac calendar, or in our calendar year. And the number 6 represents a lot of harmony, a lot of beauty, and a lot of nurturing energy. So a lot of you guys will be starting to do things like going to different family reunions, or a lot of family issues, or a lot of healing. Those family issues will start coming up this month as well, in the month of June. This is the start of a new season. Of course, we all know that summer starts. So this is also an active month as well. So when you are in the summer seasons, or the summer season in general, represents life. It represents on the go, on the movement. So in this particular month as well, there is going to be a lot of creativity that is going to come in this month. So make sure that you're taking full advantage of that. If you have been doing things that have been really stopping you because of emotional things, or just anything just in general that you've been putting off, this is the particular month for you to start creating and start taking control in those things that you want to create. So that's the energy for 6. I'm also going to give a message that was coming out very strongly. I've been seeing a lot of things just in my environment, and then I also got this message as well, that be very careful of how you look at your spirituality. Um, your spirituality should be based on your relationship with God, and not based on what's trending, not based on what's a trending topic right now. You should be wanting to move towards a spiritual healing or a spiritual journey in order for you to get that true essence of who you truly are and where you truly come from. And it's not all about crystals, it's not all about manifestation. Even though that those things are possible, you have to start being more focused on your actual relationship with God. And I think that a lot of things that I've been seeing lately, and then just the messages that was coming through a lot within the past couple of weeks, and they've been coming out really strongly, is be very weary of false advertisement, what the media is trying to feed into you. Because even though that these are things that we're supposed to be doing as far as getting in touch with spirituality, everybody here, including myself, needs to ask, what does spirituality mean to you? Is spirituality mean going out and buying crystals? Is spirituality mean that, oh, I can just read people, or I can just go out here and just try to prophesize on everybody? Be very careful of that, and be very wary of that. Because you may get into a situation where you're listening to someone who does not truly want your highest good. They want their highest good. They want all the power. They want to be that top person, and not really give you or service you a message that you will need to hear. So just be very careful of that, especially when it comes to people that look the part. People may dress in like rags or even just little head scarves like this and have all types of stuff on them. And they got stuff on all on their face and paintings and stuff like that. And they say they read the Bible and they know the Bible back and forth, but so did the devil. The devil knows the Bible back and forth. Oh, trust me, the devil does his studying as well, because the devil needs to know, okay, well, if this is in the Bible, I can trick them in this. So the devil got to know the Bible too. So just be very careful of who you are listening to, who you choose to give your energy to, because everybody is not doing it in a lighter way that they're supposed to be doing it. It's a good thing that you're telling people that, oh, you're going to get all this abundance and joy and prosperity and all that, but it's not really what you're going to get out of it. It's what you're going to give out of it. The nurturing and the messages and everything that you get from being in a relationship with God, you'll be able to give that back. And then all the blessings come to you anyway. So lighting candles, those things are good, but don't just light the candle just to bring in money for you. Light the candle to bring in money for the whole world. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Also, I am sensing that it's family health issues that are going on. If you have younger kids, this is coming out really strong. If you have a younger child, or if you know a child in your family that has like autism or ADHD and things like that, and you're trying to figure out, do you want to put that particular child or put that particular family member on any type of medication? Do not put them on any type of medication, because it ruins the essence of who they are. They're supposed to be able to exist with what they have. So do not put any body in your family on any type of medication. It's coming through really strong, even if it's like an older person and they're trying to put them on like different medications to subside. It could be things like diabetes, high blood pressure. It can be things like that, or it can even go to things as cancerous. Don't put anyone on any medication this month. There are healthier ways. God set us down here and God gave us everything that we needed in order to heal from those particular ailments that we may got in being in this physical body. So start looking up more natural remedies and taking care of yourself. Even if you have like allergies and things like that, don't really buy any over-the-counter medicine. Start drinking tea, start eating some type of ginger, fruits and vegetables. Definitely detox with water. Don't put any juices or sodas in your body, or even liquor or alcohol. Make sure that you are taking a more natural approach in healing the body and healing the mind. That was coming out very strong. So those are the messages. Well, just the general messages for everybody. Marlene, you said you good. Yes, I'm good as well. I am, you guys. I've been trying to, my sleep schedule has been really off. So I've been trying to get my sleep schedule together, especially with the summer. Like, this is a blessing with the summer being here, because I'm able to like take a step back from my normal duties as a mother and just focus on me more. So I've been needing to do that. Also, just with sleep coming up too, like I feel like it's somebody here that's like going through like similar situation, like your sleep is really off. Um, don't really be on your phone like that, because that will trigger it. Like, you'll just be up on the phone, don't even know how long you on the phone. Next thing you know, 3 hours and pass by. So make sure that you are decreasing that level of your phone time so that you can get enough rest. And it don't matter what your schedule is, whatever your schedule is, even if you work late or even if you work earlier, you are able to get that adequate of sleep that you need. Everybody's body is different. I will never say, well, no, this person, you only really need 4 hours of sleep, or you really need 8 hours of sleep. Everybody's body is different. I need 7. I need 7. And I may need a nap in between that too. I need sleep. Like, you know how when people get, when they're really hungry and they get really angry, I get like that when I'm sleeping. So I need sleep. So I have to like really stretch out my time to where I get enough rest and I'm able to do what I am been called to do, in my services. So that's it. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God. I was like, dang, y'all, I don't got no pen over here. I just happened to look down. I got one. So we're gonna start off with one. I want to write in pink today. I got a pink one over here too. And let's get it started with life path number one. I'm trying to move as quickly as I can, but give you what you need. All right. Start here. All right. So life path number one. So overall, life path number one in the month of June, there was a third party energy. I felt competition as well. So take it how it resonates, but it does feel like the fight is over you. I also see a group separation or something that's not working out. And I also kept hearing, I have done everything I could. So you may be repeating that. It's something about a group dynamic that you've been like, look, I've done everything I could. Like this is all I have. Like feel like you put your all out there, and it's not really getting rewarded. Maybe it's something that you are doing that you need to cut out or that you need to kind of depart from because that's creating a lot of friction in your life. Now, if these are physical people or physical environments, a job, a situation, whatever it is, take like I said, take it how it resonates, then you need to really take a step back and really evaluate on what's going on so that you can kind of put your pieces together so that everything can start working out for you. Also, instead of you looking at what you haven't done, look at the small details and see what you could do. I just said that. And even though you are working out things outwardly or physically, you are neglecting to resolve the inner conflict. So there's a lot of things that is going on within. It could be a heart thing, but I was feeling like more of a mental thing. It's something that you can't see physically that you are going through that you need to really work out. Because life path number one is you are the type that um, you're self-aware. You're more self-aware, and that is a strong gift that the life path number ones have that no other number has, is that you are self-aware. And with you being self-aware about what's going on the outside, sometimes if you're not have that inner awareness, you can neglect what's going on the inside, and there can be some inner things that you need to remove in order for you to release conflict. The energy this month also the one energy this month also needs to understand that energetically you feel heavy or hurt. It's like a splinter. The smallest little thorn that you have had causes the biggest pain or the biggest hindrance for you. Once removed, you will feel lighter and you can go on with life and nothing can hold you back. So I was getting an image of like a splinter, like your physical body is intact, you're good. But then the vision that I was getting is that it's this little splinter in your hand and it's paralyzing your whole left side. But once you take that splinter out, and it could get annoying because it could be a deep splinter, it could get very annoying. You have to really like be precise and just pick it out. And once you can, you'll be able to do things well. I'm also getting a feeling in my body where like you may feel a little nervous about something. This could have something to do with life in general. I feel like it's a situation though that you may be feeling like really nervous about because you don't feel like you're good enough for it. You may be up for like a performance or a promotion or some type of offer, but you're not really feeling like you deserve it. Um I'm being told that that's not true. You are the one that entrapped yourself. So my overall prediction that I see for life path number one, I do see you coming up with a new game plan this month. This month, if you also have kids with school being out, you will have a lot of opportunities to reset yourself. That's what I was just saying as well. I actually forgot that I wrote that, but that's what I was saying as well for my own personal life. I'm a life path number one as well. You'll be able to reset yourself. Okay. So I resonate with that personally too. Also, you will be getting a strong message this month from your intuition. It's going to come out of nowhere. And then it's going to be something within your subconscious. So it could come into your dream state, or you could just be really quiet one day and boom, that message comes through. And then you'll know how to move in between situations in your life as well. Um, Also let your conscience be your guide. I was seeing what is that, Pinocchio or Jiminy Cricket? Let your conscience be your guide. If your conscience is letting you know what to do, because I feel like life path number ones, you've also been saying, God, order my steps. God, I don't know what else to do. I'm going to put it all into your hands. If you are doing that, when your conscious or when your intuition or that God energy comes in and tell you exactly what to do, listen to it. How are you going to say, okay, God, tell me where to go? And then God's telling you where to go, but then you say, no, I don't think I should go that way. No, you just said, you just put all your trust in God. So put your trust in God. So if God is telling you, hey, you know what, do this a little bit differently, do it differently. You also get the most done through your disappointments. So I'm feeling like life path number one, you have been disappointed in some type of situation, but for whatever reason, as human beings, as a species, really as life itself, through disappointments, through the trials, through the tribulations, you actually get the most done, because it's like you get tired of it. You just don't stand down for it. And as a life path number one, you never stand down for anything or anybody. So um let your disappointments be your guide as well. Like if you've been disappointed, if you have been constantly been trying to tweak things and it hasn't been working, it's been failing, then let those disappointments really motivate you and to keep going as well. Okay, because just think about it. If you never had any disappointments in your life, you wouldn't make the changes that you need to make in your life in the first place. So these disappointments are actually a good thing. Like I said, it gives you the opportunity to reevaluate a lot of things. So do not get upset or fear what is to come or what has not come yet. As long as you keep on working, putting that work out there, doing what you should do with that vision that God gave you, because life path number ones have a lot of vision. Do that vision that God has given you, you will end up being tremendously successful over time. You have to understand that it happens over time. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay, so just keep at it. If it happened over time, everybody will be out here doing whatever or their vision for their life. It's not easy. That's why it's called a game of life. It's not easy beating this game, beating this level 3. It's not easy, but you can do it. Okay, because you have a strong ally, which is God on your side, that is going to coach you and help you into making the right moves. Okay. So that's life path number one's message. I'm gonna move to twos. Hey Tyra, how are you? Yes, it's a purple day today. I felt purple, lavender, and royal purple. So yes. Oh, also, if you guys hear things in my background, we got the kids here. It's summertime. They ain't just gonna be quiet. So so let's move on to life path number twos. All right. Hello, life path number two. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am doing life path numbers or spiritual path numbers in the month of June. So if you are in need of my services, make sure you check out my website and book those services. So, life path number two, you are in a very loving, creative mood this month. You are also preparing and gathering everything on your own, and you are refusing to ask for handouts or help because you want to do it on your own. You are always there when someone else is in need, but you never give yourself the opportunity to allow someone else to be there for your need. So you are that person that is the supporter, is the giver, is the helper. That's what two brings. But then a lot of times twos have a very hard time into accepting help as well, or accepting that love and nurturing and care as well. Twos, you feel like you need to handle everything. Like, I got to handle the details and everything that's going on. I can't trust anybody else to handle those details for me. This month, trust the support that you have around you. Trust the people that love you, because they're not telling you really anything wrong. They're just trying to make things right for you. And sometimes, like, take the advice that they're giving you with a grain of salt, but then also take what they're trying to assist you in, um because it's coming in really strong. I feel like life path number two, you are very dependent on God, and that is a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of times God will send in different vessels or different people to help you out. So don't say, "Well, no, I want God to send it down." God is sending it down through that person, whatever it may be. I feel like for this particular person that I'm talking to, as far as life path number two, I feel like it has to do with actual love and support and people that are around you. Like, you want to be that go-to person, like I said, which is fine, but sometimes you need to accept the help when you need help. So be there for yourself, keep going, do things for yourself. But if somebody wants to give you that helping hand, definitely take that. Also, you pray for peace, strength, and purpose. But when God send you the helpers, I just said this. Okay, hold on, y'all. I lost my spot because I just said that. Okay, so if you are actually in a situation where you need assistance, don't be hesitant to take offers that are being handed to you. I literally just said all that, y'all. So, life path number two, when it comes to my personal prediction for you, don't ignore your intuition this month. Sometimes you ignore your intuition and then you get upset when you don't listen. So, for example, like, God will tell you, "Hey, take another route to work today." No, I'll take my same route, God. It's okay, it's fine. And then when you take that route, you get stuck in traffic. Now you mad because you didn't follow your intuition. Like, dang, my intuition told me to do this. Listen to your intuition this month, because it's going to be a minor situation like that, to where it may cause you to be late for something, late for a meeting, or you may not get everything done. It's something about you not may not get everything done, but it's really minor. It's not nothing anything major. So be careful to listen to, like, the small hints that your intuition gets, and that actually grows your intuition as well. And that's for anybody else who's in the chat. If you are listening to those small hints, like, turn right, and you turn right, your intuition will start getting stronger. That's how you exercise your intuition as well, by just listening to the little hints. Also, in this month, life path number two, you will get a strong urge to go in a certain direction. So let me repeat that. Life path number two, you will get a strong urge to go in a certain direction. Make all the plans you need to go there as well. I also heard project. So either at work or something that you are working on will also be successful if you go in a different direction. So let's say, if, because I don't know, for whatever reason, life path number two, every time I feel the life path number two's energy, I feel promotions. You may be doubting yourself of these promotions. Someone at your job may be telling you, you're good for this particular promotion, but because you fear, or you don't want the responsibility that that job has to bring, you turn it away. So that's why I keep getting, I mean, for months now, I keep getting life path number twos. You are going to get a promotion from your job, because if you are that life path number two that has been getting the promotions, but you haven't been taking it, that's why a lot of promotions are still coming into you. So I do feel like if you do go in that different direction and doing this particular promotion, or, like I said, direction or job, it's something along those lines. Like I said, it feels like a good thing. It doesn't feel like a different direction, or you need to leave this person alone, or you need to just, it just feels like a different direction in path, so that you can be successful in your endeavors. So that's life path number two's message. You say yes, I love it. I'm okay. Definitely sleepy day for me. If I don't look, Tyra, well, you gonna go back. You gonna go back. Definitely go back to life path number, well, the beginning. Like the beginning of the life path number one's message. I was saying that. When I saying that in the beginning about getting your sleep schedule back on, you gotta get your sleep, put that phone down. I think I will well just look at the whole thing. How about that? Start from zero to whenever life path number one is in. I said it. And I know that you're life path number one too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So let's move on to threes. Okay, so life path number threes, yours was one of the readings where I feel like it may not resonate with everybody. So just take it how it resonates. There's a few messages that's in here. But life path number threes, if you do need something more private, I do offer spiritual path readings. I will be offering my spiritual path readings in the month of June. So be sure to check those readings out as well. So, life path number three, an old flame, an ex, or someone that you used to talk to is coming in this particular month. It is going to be unexpected and dramatic. I heard a cat, like a literal cat, was me like screaming, like ram, like doing that. So there may be some back and forth between you and this individual. It may be like some cattiness. Like I said, take this ex person how it is. It could be a friend, it could be a family member that you haven't talked to in a spoken to in a while, or it could be somebody that you used to talk to or got romantic with, or tried to get romantic with, and it didn't go nowhere. Just take that how it resonates, but it's gonna be a lot of cattiness, like, but you didn't do this, but you didn't do like a lot of finger pointing, like may end up like turning into an all-out argument too. So just be wary of that. I describe this individual as well. So this individual is someone who is very loving. Okay, they're very loving. They care a lot about people. They mean no harm, but it could come off as spoiled and indecisive. Like when you are a very emotional or you are a very loving, caring individual, it comes in like water energy. So if that person is a very caring person, when they're operating in a more negative state, it can come off as very spoiled and indecisive, kind of like how waves do. Like if you guys can just envision the ocean and how like when a storm is coming, how the waves go all over the place, don't really want to know what it want to do. That's how this person is described. So they're very caring, very loving. But for you, if you guys are not seeing eye to eye, you may think that this person is very spoiled and indecisive. They tend to have a very non-conventional way of looking at the world, which keeps you on your toes, but at the same time it keeps you confused. Like I said, they're like that water energy. They actually may be a water sign, or they may have like a strong water in their chart. Definitely life path number two. I was feeling like water sign or like a water number, a very emotional person. I also saw hair when I was trying to describe this person. I just seen like a lot of hair all over the place. So this person may have like a lot of hair on their face, or may be like very conscious of growing their hair out. They may that may be the only thing that they look at, talk about is their hair. They may do their hair in like different styles too. So, but when I was seeing hair as well, it could also be described as they may be doing a lot of growing in their life. Okay. Like a lot of growing in their life. They're trying to connect with their roots. They may talk about their ancestors a lot, where they come from, maybe trying to do some type of ancestry or DNA test. I don't even know why I just said DNA test. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Something about a DNA test is here because I didn't even mean to say DNA test. I mean like an ancestral test, like those lineage things. But like I said, they may be very conscious about their hair, like very particular about their hair. So The advice here is do not allow this person to emotionally manipulate you as well. They will come in with an apology. So choose to forgive. I always say forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is the key to unlock your potential in everything in your life. But when you don't forgive somebody, you're locking yourself to that particular situation and to that person. So forgiveness is a literal key. So when this person comes in to apologize, go ahead and forgive that person, but don't allow this person to be your very own hang up to where you go back and forth with this person. If you know that this person is not meant to be for you, then don't be with that person. I'm not saying, oh, this person coming back, you need to be with this person. I will never tell you that. You have to discern and decide for your own self. Okay, is this person that I can really give another chance to, and I'm gonna get them one more chance, and if they mess up again, that's it. Because I've already get them two and three, like two and three chances. I see them going back and forth. I see a boomerang right now, so they keep coming back around. You may not even answer the person because I feel like some of you here, like path number 3, you may not even answer the phone when this person call you. When they text you and you see it, you're gonna be like, really? It's gonna be that reaction. So, like I said, for whoever you are, just choose to answer or not answer. But I feel like if you don't answer, this person gonna keep on calling you back because they're like that. They're the type of person they're like, oh, really? He didn't answer his phone. Oh, really? She didn't answer her phone. Okay. And they're the person that keep calling back until you answer them. And then when you answer them, when you give in, then and then they decide to just leave, they just leave. So choose your battles is what I'm trying to say. I also feel like something about you hanging on to each other, like this person really can't let you go. So that's why they keep coming back around to like they keep getting like different signs and synchronicities from you as well or about you. Like they'll see your name or they may see something that you guys talked about and then it reminds them of you. So that's why they came back. They'll tell you that too. So be careful of that. I do see that for some of you, you do want this person to come back, like you don't mind, but don't let this person, like I said, be emotionally manipulative to you, like keep you on hold, like, oh, this is my little side thing. So I'm just gonna let this person just be on the side. Don't do that. That's not you. Like path number 3. Don't allow people to confine you. You can be friends with this person, but just like I said, just take the message as it resonates. It's very specific, so it's not gonna resonate with everybody. Now, the prediction, my personal prediction that I have for life path number 3 is weigh your options carefully this month. Weigh your options carefully this month. There are going to be 2 opportunities coming your way this month. So don't rush to make a decision on which one to take. So when I was writing this, it felt like you can do both at the same time. But like I was saying in the beginning, make sure that you guys are really because I said this way in the beginning. I was telling life path number 1 is this: make sure that you are being in control of your sleep pattern. Because even though that physically you'll be able to do both things, when you pile up on both opportunities, if you can do both opportunities, then because you're not really used to doing multiple things at one time, it's going to drain you and it's going to wear you out. And then you're going to get done with one or the other. So you are allowed to do both. It was coming in very strongly, but make sure that you prepare your body to do both so that you won't get drained and worn out. But there is definitely 2 opportunities that's coming in for each of the life path number 3s. Is going to differ. It could be a love situation or it actually could be an overall general job opportunity that's going to come in. So just weigh your options, you know, directly there. If y'all hear something in the background, please excuse me. All right, and then let's go to life path number 4. Okay. All right. So life path number 4, I'm doing spiritual path readings in the month of June. So if you are needing any type of spiritual path readings or any type of spiritual services, go be sure to book on my website. Okay, they'll be updated in June. All right, so life path number 4, I heard the word redemption. All right, so I'm gonna break y'all's down. Redemption simply means the act of redeeming. Act meaning a thing being done. So to redeem means to recover or free from, or to free by paying a price. So you're redeeming something. Okay. So in order to grab a new opportunity, blessing, or any type of abundance or anything that you would want in your life, you have to act on a thing in order to free it. And you do this by sacrifice. Sacrifice should not mean a bad thing. Oh, I got to give something up. No, is if you want some type of, for example, if you want to start saving more money, you are going to have to cut back and sacrifice what you spend your money on the most. And I'm not talking about things that you need, I'm talking about the wants in your life. That's a sacrifice. Sacrifice does not mean, oh, I got to sacrifice, I got to kill somebody or do whatever I need to do. Like, that's not what sacrifice means. Sacrifice should not be taken into a bad light. I feel like that word does get taken into a bad light because when people hear sacrifice, they just like shiver for whatever reason. And it's not that. Like, if you want one thing to be done, you have to let one thing go. That's sacrifice. So remember, this month, nothing is owed to you. Nothing is owed to you. You just have to redeem what is promised to you. A lot of times, I have done it. I have done it. A lot of times we feel like, God, you owe me this. God don't owe us nothing. We owe God everything. Literally everything. So don't ever feel like you are being owed because you are a child of God or a woman of God or a man of God. You're owed a particular thing. No, you just that. You're just a child of God. So if you want all these blessings this month, if you want things to happen this month, you have to go off of what is promised to you. Promise means what has been said or ordained. Like, I told you this is going to happen, that's what's going to happen. Not saying, oh, you owe me this. No, you just promised those things. And in order for you to get those promises and those blessings, there has to be some type of sacrifice that you're not doing in order for you to redeem this prize. A lot of times we miss out on God's blessings because we fail to realize that it does not take some sacrifice, I'm sorry, let me repeat that. A lot of times we miss out on God's blessings because we fail to realize that it does take some sacrifice or choice to align ourselves with that promise, with that promise. Now, speaking frankly, how are you going to say God promised me millions, but your finances seems like it has a tapeworm, or your wallet seems like it has a tapeworm, like it just keeps getting eaten up every time you get some type of money, you spend it. It just goes right away. You never really see it. So how are you gonna say, well, God said that I'm gonna have millions, but the way that you spend your finances is like you a little tapeworm with it. Like, you gonna have millions, save up your money. Every time you get a little bit, it gets taken away on frivolous spending. Also, how are you going to say that God promised you a spouse, but you are still going around dealing with people who are not spousal material? Or you are going around not acting like a spouse? So just take a look at that life path number 4. Or anybody else that's in the chat. If you are saying that, okay, I saw myself getting married, I saw myself becoming a wife, I saw myself becoming a husband, but my wife or my husband or my spouse has not came in, what are you doing? Are you acting like a spouse? Are you acting as though you're a wife right now? And I'm not saying acting as though you're a wife right now or a husband right now to the person that you're with, but are you acting like that? And then your husband or your spouse or your wife will come in. So that's the sacrifice. Hey, I want a husband, and it's coming in like this. And this is just for example. I don't mean to offend anybody, but you want a husband, but you going around being a little skeezer. You want a wife, but you going around calling all types of women's B's and H's. You gonna call your wife that? You gonna call your husband? You gonna act your husband like that? You gonna be in the streets like that? And you got a husband? No. So that's the sacrifice that you need to make. Okay. Um. So whatever blessings, pretty much whatever blessings that you want to redeem, or whatever blessings that you have to that you want, that you feel like you are owed or promised, there takes some sacrifice in order for you to free that. All right. So that's life path number 4. So for my personal prediction, I kept hearing offer. I just kept hearing that word offer. So if you are selling your home, you are going to get an offer on that house. Also, you need to offer or tithe this month, or you could be definitely getting a job offer or promotion. So take that how it resonates. I feel like mostly it was like an offer on a home. So I feel like some of you, like have number 4, is you may be trying to sell houses, or you may be like a broker or something like that. You also may be like looking for houses and put an offer on a house. You are going to be the one to get that offer. I also feel like I said, it was coming in strongly like a offering. So you're gonna have to start like tithing, and not just in order for you to get something back, but in for to be of service to others. Okay, you're not tithing to get something back. Oh, I'm a tithe because I want all this to come back to me. That's selfish. You're tithing because you truly see that it's somebody else that is in need, and you are able to help right now. So definitely anything that you have to offer, it doesn't have to be monetary. It could be your time. It could be clothes that you have. It could be food. It could just be overall, you know what? This person is really going through something. Let me have them bring over the kids so that I can watch them, so that they can just take a little breather. That's an offering. Okay. That's a tithe, and you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, not to get something back from it. All right. So that's life path number 4. You say you just went back, definitely resonated, been out of town, so my sleep schedule is messed up. Okay. Well, just like I said, you blessed, but you got a baby though. But you just need to like just reset your body like this weekend. Like put down the phone, don't watch TV, just reset. I wouldn't even take any naps. Like even right now, you feel sleepy, like go out, take a walk somewhere, cook, read a book, something. And then at 9 or 9:30, go to sleep. And then you'll be back on your schedule. That's all. You gotta reset yourself. All right, so let's go for life path number 5s. Okay. Yes. All right. So life path number 5. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you are looking for a spiritual path reading from me, you can book that on my website. My June appointments are open. So, life path number 5, I heard silver lining and karma. All right, I heard both of those things. Like it was coming in really strong. And also, I was trying to get like a more awareness of how both of those come into play. So I was led to read the book of Esther in the Bible for life path number 5. And this is what I got from Esther. For you in your particular life for this month, there has been people or overall situations that have been planning for your demise. You to take your joy, steal your blessings, or even speak badly on your name. But that plan will not be successful or not be a success. Everything that others are doing to you just to see you struggle will be the same thing that will be done to them. And in that situation, you will be blessed. So do not be stressed about how your life is going or what people are saying about you. It will all turn around completely for you. And I put Haman because Haman was representing the evil in the book of Esther. So I put, and Haman or evil will not prevail over you. So there is no need to want to understand why these things are happening to you, just know that you have a great job or a great purpose to do, and these people in your life is trying to set you up or set you back. I'll say set you back. Also, be very aware that the devil does not attack anybody that doesn't have anything to take. Just be very wary of that, or be very conscious about that. Like, would a thief go into an empty house to steal something? Like, a thief goes into a house because there's something valuable inside that house. You are the house. The devil is trying to break in and steal something that is valuable for you or of you in order to take your joy, take your blessings, take your abundance. So you can't unlock the door to allow the devil to come in, because with you giving into that energy, you're unlocking the door to your house and saying, okay, devil, come in and steal my joy. Why would you do that to yourself? So be very careful of how you react to certain things this month. When you see people, or when you know the devil, when you see people and you know that the devil is there to steal something for you, only thing you gotta do is turn on that alarm system. Only thing you gotta do is lock that door. The devil won't come in. But if you just willingly open the door and let them thieves come in and try to take your joy, they'll take it. Now, on the flip side, if you are that person to lock the door, to not let that devil come in and steal your joy, what's going to end up happening is God is going to see that. You go to God, you go to the king and say, you know what? This is what's been going on, and I don't know why. And the king is going to say, oh, and you know what? I have seen that. Let's throw it back on that devil. And you will have a victory. And there will be something for you to celebrate over time, year after year after year. So that's what I got from the book of Esther. So that is what's going to be. And this, in life path number 5, really, this is not, it's coming in really strongly. This don't even have nothing to do with the month of June. This has something to do with life in general. You will need to come back to repeat this message over and over and over again in order for you to get the concept of it. Because a lot of times, life path number 5, you get attacked because it's so easy to attack life path number 5. I'll personally say that. If I was, I can't even really say that. Let's put it like this. If I was a different side of myself or a different person, I would attack life path number 5 because it's so easy to take. Oh, they opening the door for me. It's no struggle to get in. Like, oh, I can take their joy. Let me take it. It's so easy. And then you can, because you're not already a stable number. You're not really stable or steady within yourself. So it's so easy for you to be movable. You have to be immovable. You have to understand the process that is happening within life. It's unfortunate, but it's life. Everybody goes through it. So come back, listen to this message over and over again, because I feel like this is an ongoing message this is a lifetime message. This is not just a message for June for the life path number 5. This is a lifetime message. Okay. So the prediction I wrote no prediction. There is no prediction for life path number 5 in the month of June. It's just advice. So the advice is, I know that you are going through a lot of, or a heavy period in your life, but do not give up. You feel like the world is against you, but it's not. Understand that God is for you. So continue your destiny, continue your path, continue that purpose and that vision that you have for your life. It doesn't matter. And I know that you guys have probably heard this. Everybody's grandma has said this at one point in their life. If God is for you, who can be against you? It wouldn't even matter. You have that close knit relationship with God, and God is constantly for you. God is constantly telling you, you are my child. I am your protection. I am around you. Why is it that when you see that people are against you, you get mad? The ultimate creator, the omnibenevolent God, is for you. So what does it matter that your mom talks about you, or your dad is not really understanding you? or the person that you're with is not understanding you, and your boss is trying to hold you back, God is for you. Give it to God. Like I was just saying in the overall message, give it to God. Anything that is traumatizing you, and God sees what's going on, but you have to give it to Him. If you are the type of person that, no, you know what, I'm going to handle this myself, God is going to sit back and He's not going to be that king in your life. But if you say, you know what, God, I'm going to give this to you. You see what's going on here. You handle it. You take it. I can't handle this on my own. Just like Esther did. Esther couldn't handle that on her own. She gave it to the king. King, I can't deal with this. You handle this. Is there anything you could do? Yes, I can do something. Look, the whole situation turned around. But if God doesn't know what you have going on, or God does know, but if you don't go to God and give God that transgression or that stress or that evil that you have going on, God is going to think, okay, you know what? They got it on their own. So just be cautious of that, okay? And come back and look at this message too whenever you get a chance. Thank you, Life Path number 5. Let's move on to the 6s. You said you had just got some energy randomly. Yes, yes. It is kind of early though, a little bit. But like I said, just like go walk or something. Do something, Kyra. You gotta do something. And then just stay up. Don't be on your phone, but just stay up. And then at 9:30, you'll be sleepy. Take a good nice little shower. Put your little cocoa butter on, oil up your skin, do your skincare routine, because I know you got that. And then like relax yourself and you'll be asleep. And you'll wake up about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you have more time to do whatever activities you need to do. Hi, Ty. How are you? Good afternoon. So let's move on to life path number 6s. Mm, all right. So thank you guys so much, Life Path number 6, for tuning in. If you are needing any spiritual path readings from me, you guys can go to my website and book the spiritual path reading online. My June appointments are open. So, life path number 6. Overall, I see that there is something you are trying to figure out that is supposed to make you happy, but somehow it's causing you a lot of stress. So, for example, let's say you are going to school to get a degree. That's the blessing. That is something that is going to make you happy. But the work in itself to even get the degree is causing a lot of stress. Another example, you are creating an idea or a project that is within your purpose. You got the vision for it and everything, and it's going to make you very happy. But it's stressing you to figure out how you're going to launch it. Whatever the situation is this month, there is going to be an easy solution to it. You are making it harder than what it really is by overthinking it or even fearing that it's too big for you. You are making the accomplishment bigger than yourself. Your advice is to keep going in what you want to become instead of making it feel like work. You need to make it feel like play. So instead of making it feel like, okay, God, I need to work on this. I got to work on this. I got to work on this. I got to work on this. Say, you know what, God, I need to play in this a little bit. I need to honor my vision and just create like I did in my dream, or create like I did in my vision, or be so easygoing like I was in my dream or in my vision, whatever, when God sent you that particular vision. Or even if you've lost that vision or lost the motivation because you have put it in as work and not purpose, or you put it in like a job and not something that you are absolutely supposed to be doing, then what's going to happen is you are going to be off a little bit. So what I'm trying to say is go back to the vision. So whatever vision you got, go back to that situation, go back to the time where you had that vision, then make it like play again. So that when you work on that job or that purpose, whatever division that you had, you won't feel so overwhelmed and so stressed. I also feel like you do just need to breathe and relax, and everything will be done. I feel like you need to definitely put the love back into what you're doing. Like I said, not because you feel like it has to be done. It's just because you want to do it. You want to be a service. When you want to be a service, it shouldn't feel heavy like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Just do what you were created to do. Do what you know that who you are to do. It shouldn't feel like work. When it feel like work, it gets stressful and then you give up. That's why a lot of people give up on their purposes and the things that they want to create is because they make it feel like, oh, I got to do this. You don't make it feel like that because you put too much pressure on yourself and you put a lot of stress on yourself, and then it becomes hard and then you give up on it and then you just settle for something that's easy by putting in your resume at a 9 to 5 job that you could just get promoted in. So just be wary and careful of that. I also feel, okay, let me read my prediction first because I got to go back to what I'm feeling. So my personal prediction for the life path number 6, I do see that you are or that you will be studying a lot this month. You are submerged in your work or you're putting your time to work. Also, when you're doing this, that is a very good thing, but make sure that you're finding time to enjoy your life. Don't take things so seriously. I heard a nervous breakdown. So you may be feeling like, or you may even say it to yourself, like, I feel like I'm having a nervous breakdown. Don't feel like that because you are actually manifesting a nervous breakdown. Just say, you know what? Let me calm down. That's all you got to say. Don't say what you are. Say what you want to be. Like I need to be calm. Let me calm down. Don't say, "Oh, I feel like I'm having a nervous breakdown. I need to calm down." Or I feel overwhelmed or I'm feeling fearful. Then you'll have those things. Just say you need to calm down and just relax. Also, stop over analyzing everything and stressing everything. You may be over analyzing how people are treating you. You also may be over analyzing a lot of things that people are telling you as well. Like you're trying to, like somebody would say, hey, how you doing today? I'm going to the movies. And you'll overanalyze saying, well, who you going to the movies with? What you going to see? Like it's not really like questioning, like a general question. You're like overthinking what they're doing. And it's becoming very overwhelming. So another message that I was just getting as well is you do need to like control your voice and control your thoughts because like I said, they're becoming very overwhelming this month into your situation. This is supposed to be the month where you're supposed to be the most aligned with yourself because again, it's the month 6. You are life path number 6. You're supposed to be in the most alignment with yourself. But like I said, if you are not putting that love, your love, back into what you're doing or just back into your mind, you're going to feel overwhelmed and overstressed this month. It's going to flip you completely upside down. All right. I feel like it's something about a reading or you may be reading into things. Take that how it resonates. I just heard reading. You may be reading into situations more than you need to. So just take a step back from that. Life path number 6 this month. All right. So life path number 7. Let's move on. Actually, let me drink some water. Mm. Hey, Talia. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. I really am. I actually meant to call you the other day. Hey, Shayna. How are you? Talia, you still here? I'm going to I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I just heard I might not need to. Let's do 7's message. You're welcome, Shayna. All right, so sevens. Okay, sevens message. Well, first let me start off by saying, hey, sevens, thank you guys so much for checking in. If you are needing any services for me in the month of June, just make sure you check out my website and book those services. Okay. So sevens messages is not only for sevens, and I need to actually put this timestamp on here too. Sevens message is going to be for everybody. Okay. So sevens, and everybody is looking. I heard the word conqueror. So you have to believe that you are going to be a conqueror of anything that you are going through. You are a conqueror. You are a winner of all your circumstances in life. And this month, it will be proven to you. You will get the best of a situation because a complete lesson or understanding of the situation is going to come in more to you this month. So I wrote it down and then I'm going to elaborate it on more on it. Okay. God doesn't allow anything to begin unless there's already an ending. I'm going to repeat that for everybody who did not hear me or understand me. God doesn't allow anything to begin unless there is already an ending. So, therefore, everything that you are going through, God has already said it's been worked out. God has a solution or an ending before the situation has even begun. You just need to begin. Be the conqueror that God has created you to be. There is no need to fear, doubt, or even sabotage yourself in any type of situation that you ever put yourself into. You have to know that God will always be with you. Understand what potential lies inside of you and be like a lion and never give up. Always be encouraged and never discouraged. I feel like when it comes to life path number sevens or anybody that is listening, anybody that decided to come and listen in the chat, I feel like, okay, so if you guys can take a look at an apple seed, when you plant an apple seed in the ground, it grows an apple tree, which has apples sprouting from it that also has seeds in it. So don't ever feel like you are not going to have more than enough. Don't ever feel like your potential is not as great as anybody else's. Because that apple seed that I just described, what makes that apple seed greater than a peach seed? The peach seed does the same exact thing. It's just a peach. Apples going to sprout the apples and going to sprout a tree that's going to create more apples, and a peach is going to create a peach tree that's going to sprout peaches that has peach seeds in it. So don't compare yourself to anybody either. You compare yourself too much to what other people have going on instead of looking within yourself and see the potential that God has already placed inside yourself. Even in a situation that you have going on, you feel like you can't get out of it. You feel like it's something that's always stressful, something that's always ongoing for you. But in all actuality, you're going through that because God has already made a solution for that. There's always going to be a happy ending to the story. You have to accept that happy ending and you have to believe it. Not just by saying, oh, I believe that God is going to, not just by saying that, no, like actually do it, like actually walk into belief. When you believe, it just doesn't mean that you just say, oh, I believe. Are you walking in the belief? Are you practicing in the belief? Are you acting in that belief? Because I can say all day, I'm a dog. I'm a barking dog. If I don't get on all fours or if I don't have fur all over my body and bark like a dog, I'm not a dog. So that's the same way how belief acts. And I know I'm going all over with this, but I just need y'all to understand what I'm saying. I have to keep giving examples of what I'm saying because Everybody walks around saying, oh, I believe in manifestation. I believe in this. I believe in that. But are you actually walking in it? Faith without works is dead. That stuff that you talking about, oh, I believe that I'm just the greatest and I'm supposed to be this and I'm supposed to be that. Are you acting as if you are that? Or are you acting as a coward? Are you a lion or are you a cowardly lion? Do you have strength inside you or do you exude weakness outside of you? Because you can have all the strength within you, but then you're restraining yourself. For what? Each and every one of you that is looking at this video, including myself, has untapped potential lying within us that you cannot even possibly even imagine what God has put in us. Our job down here is to tap into that potential each and every day. These negative thoughts, these fearful things that people keep telling us, or it can't be done, or even you may be the person that's telling yourself this. Why are you telling yourself that? You may also be going through different health issues and different things that you feel like is holding you back. That's not holding you back because you still got breath in your body. Do everything you can do to empty yourself in this particular world. There is nothing that life path number 7 and that anybody that is looking at this video that you cannot do. You have to understand who your creator is. You got to understand that. I think people just understand, oh yeah, God made the trees because we used to trees. No, do you understand what that is? That's life in itself. Life is all, God created life all around us, potential in every little thing in this world. It's up for us. It's up for you. It's up for the birds, the trees, the animals, everything to unlock that potential. You have the key to it. You have that seed. You are a life path number 7. You have a life path number 7 seed within you. So just keep going. There's nothing that you can't do. There's nothing that you can't conquer. God has already created you as a conqueror. So that's the message I got for 7s. And anybody else that's looking. So the prediction, my personal prediction that I have for the 7s, something is coming back full circle. You're going to have another chance at something. So be sure to take it when that chance comes back around. I also feel like you will have the last laugh in your particular situation. I am seeing another boomerang. I saw a boomerang with the 2s or with the 3s, one of them. I saw a boomerang with them too, but I'm seeing another boomerang now. So something is going to come back full circle. Also, I feel like everything that you put out, you get back. So if you're putting out negative energy is going to come back. If you're putting out gossip and stress, gossip is then going to come back to you. Don't be saying, well, why are these people talking about me? Are you talking about somebody? If you are putting out good deeds are going to come back. And you're not, like I was saying with the 4s, you're not putting out good deeds to just bring it back to you. You're putting out good deeds because that's what we're supposed to be doing anyway. And it's going to naturally come back to you. So things are going to come around full circle for you. Just make sure that what you're putting out, that is what you want to get back. Okay. And it's just not, I feel like it's more of an act. Like you have to put out good deeds for yourself too. I'm feeling that strongly. Like, how do you talk to yourself? What do you do for yourself? And that energy exudes and it's going to come right back. All right. So that's 7s. I had to break 7s down. Yes, I have to call you. Okay. You receive it. Good. Replay it back if you need to. So, everything is going to be okay. 7s, trust me. It is. It may not seem like it because you're in the situation right now, but everything is going to be more than okay. You got to trust that when God tells you that too. You don't got to trust anything I say, but when God tells you that, you got to trust it. It's not just coming out of nowhere. All right, so let's go to the eights. All right, life path number eight. Thank you guys so much for tuning into your June 2022. Oh my gosh, June 2023 message. What happened there? I greatly appreciate it. If you guys need any type of services or spiritual path readings from me, you guys can book me on my website. Okay. I do not know why I said June 2022. So something also that happened in June 2022, like revisit that because I feel like that has a lot to do with this message. Like it's been 2023 for 6 months, you guys. So revisit back June a year ago, okay? Because I feel like this message has a lot to do with that. Um, Overall, life path number eight, there is a need to be more confident and stern this month. Be very sure of how you feel and what you speak. Lately, you have been trying to avoid confrontation by saying, I don't want to argue or debate, so I'm just not going to say anything. But just because you speak your truth or let someone know how you feel or what your truth is, doesn't mean that it has to turn into an argument. You're just speaking your truth. So also be more vulnerable this month. Your emotions needs to flow in a healthy manner so that you can release how you feel or speak how you feel. You feel like being vulnerable means that you are weak, but actually being vulnerable makes you strong because you are able, when you're vulnerable, you're able to face your fears of opening up. So you're actually facing a fear of opening up. So you're actually pretty strong when you're vulnerable or when you're releasing your emotions. So I do feel like this confrontation does have to do with something that happened in June 2022. So, like I said, that is going to be revisited. That is going to uproot. I do feel like there's also um, it feels very. I'm hearing masculine, but I feel like it's emasculate. Like someone may have been trying to like emasculate you or say that you're not as big as you are or you're not all that or something like that. It seems like someone has chopped you and broke you down to make you be in that fearful manner where you just don't want to open up at all. But it's a way that you can open up. You don't always have to just scream and yell and argue and be the loudest in the room. Sometimes you just have to listen and then say how you feel. So, for example, however you would tell a different person what's been happening to you, you need to talk in that same tone to that person that you are having a confrontation with. For example, if you okay for me, if you book a reading with me and you're trying to let me know how you feel, however you would talk to me about that situation, you need to use that tone in with that person. Okay, and then people will be able to hear you. They'll be able to see the light within the darkness that you have. They'll be able to understand you and be very careful and cautious and giving, like it's like a caring energy, very caring and nurturing to you. But if you're yelling, cussing, screaming, can't nobody hear that. So I do feel like that something is going to come back around that happened in June of 2022 in that particular manner. So the for prediction that I have for life path number eight, I see a forum. So you may be asked to speak at a forum or like speak in front of your coworkers or peers, but I see some type of forum or something that you are going to be speaking at or speaking engagement. This month will be full of communication, so it's going to be full of your voice. So make sure you also drink a lot of tea, a lot of water because you're going to be talking a lot. You may be screaming a lot too. So be sure to take care of your throat or your voice. I also heard a monologue. So there is also something about, I'm sorry, I also heard a monologue, like you're gonna be, like I said, just really drawn out, expressing how you feel or just talking like, or a speech or something. But you're gonna have to really work on that this month. There is also something about hierarchy. So when you do speak, you may be asked to speak because you have tenure at this job, or you may be like an older sibling, or overall just a in charge person. So if you are like an older sibling and you are dealing with a lot of family issues this month, you need to be the spokesperson, because I feel like you are the older sibling, or you are the most um mature sibling. I'll say it like that. So if your younger siblings, or if your siblings period is trusting into you speaking to a parent or a family member or something like that, you have to control your emotions, like really balance how you say things so that it can be heard and understood. Either way, like whatever it is, either way, you are going to be asked to step up and speak. Okay. So just be worried that, hey, can you speak at this thing, or can you lead this meeting today? It's gonna be something like that. All right. So that's eight. So life path number 9. All right. Hello, Life Path number 9. Thank you guys so much for tuning into your June 2023 prediction. If you are looking for any spiritual path readings, you can go to my website, book online. My June appointments are available. So, overall, Life Path number 9, an impending opportunity is headed your way, but it requires you to let go of old things that you can retain or obtain the new thing. It could be old habits or ways of thinking or ways of doing things, but there has to be a new start to something. You have to start something brand new in order for you to receive newness. Okay. If you want new, start new. If you want the same old, then do the same old. It works hand in hand. I also see that things have been held up, but continue. I also see that things have been held up for you, but to continue to cut away. And like I said, the newness will be able to fill your life. Your hands are so busy right now, too, in the month of June. So there is going to be a lot of things that you do need to let go in order for you to catch a lot of new blessings or a lot of new things that are headed your way. You are going to have a lot of um opportunity, or how do I want to put this? You're going to have a lot of baggage. I'll put it as baggage. Oh, I wrote it. Okay. As soon as I said baggage, I looked down at my paper. I have that on there. It's a few sentences down. You have been asking, why have you been feeling unfulfilled? Is because the same stuff that you have been doing has worn out. I also see a lot of baggage. So that's what it feels like. It feels like baggage. So if you want new things to come into your life, you need to release all the baggage that is going on. Okay. Give me one moment, you guys. Okay, hold on. Don't look at my stuff. Oh yeah. Y'all seen my pants. I said I wasn't gonna get up on this live today, but I had to. But yeah, that's what it feels like. It just feels like I said, it just feels like baggage. Um, where was I? This month is where you also have to clear up a lot of things with your family as well. Um, Family reunions are coming in strongly. So you may be going to a family reunion in the month of June. I feel like it's like the end of June, beginning of July, that you're going to have a lot of family reunions. I feel like there is a life path number 9 who has not been to a family reunion in a while because of things that you have been going through with your family. Definitely go to those things. Like, it's not a reason for you not to be with your family. You don't have to get along with, well, you don't have to agree with their lifestyle because that's their lifestyle, but you don't have to remove yourself from the family altogether. If your family is being like verbally abusive or mentally abusive, or even physically abusive, then, of course, don't be around those particular areas. But if you just don't get along with these people just because you don't see eye to eye, y'all argue a lot, you don't have to argue with these people no more. Okay. Um, Also in this particular month, it's coming in like to enjoy yourself as well. So don't go in. Okay, so yeah, with the family reunion, thank you. Don't go in with those negative thoughts about people. Like, just choose to start on a new foot. Like, just choose to be like, you know what, I'm just gonna enjoy my time with my family right now, and just enjoy your time. Okay. I also feel like there has been some type of hold up for you. I kind of touched on it and explained on it, but I feel like it's deeper than what I'm explaining. I'm explaining it too general when I say that there is like some type of baggage or holdup that's going on. There definitely needs to be like a walking away of something. It feels like now. So whatever you're doing, life path number nines, um, I don't know, your spirit has been telling you. It's kind of like, I know that somebody here is also like with like a life path, a master number 33, because lingering came, I know lingering came up for master number 33s, but there's something that's lingering with the life path number nines that you gotta like do it now. Like, it feels like that. It feels like now. So um take that how it resonates. I don't know. It's just a weird feeling that I'm getting right now. Like, just fed up, ready to go. So the prediction that I have for the life path number nines, I heard changing your mind or releasing old ways. So if you want different in your life, you have to start doing things differently. That's maybe what I was saying about the lingering, because it's like different. Mm. It's some changes that's gonna be happening. Like, you're gonna start seeing things for what they really are. I don't know how I really want to explain this because it's kind of coming in stronger now. Oh, okay, so I'm explaining it right. Okay. Well, that's life path number nines. That's all I got for the nines. I also feel like for life path number nines, if you're still here, there you're gonna walk into a new opportunity. Like, as soon as you leave, it's like that new opportunity is gonna come in for you. Okay. You said yes, my partner is a 33. Okay, so I'll get the 33s. But let me do the two in between. Hey, how are you? You said I've been thinking about leaving what y'all be doing this year. Okay, so I'll go to the 33s. It matched. No, let me do the 11. Sorry, 11s. All right, so master number 11. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you do need a life path number message, I'm sorry, not a life path number, I keep on calling it a spiritual path reading in the month of June, make sure you guys check out my website and you can book those services that way. So, master number 11. I heard scams or get rich quick schemes. So be very careful of who you are willingly giving your money, time, or energy to this month. Do not make any investments this month with other people. Also, do not let people fill your head with ideas or pressure you into doing something without your researching it first. So this is another number that was like very specific. So it just feels like I'm seeing a money candle. So when I see money candles, I feel like that's like a quick drop of money or like something like really quick that's coming in that's not really going to stay. So if master number 11, if you are that particular person, make sure that you're not really doing that this month. Like, don't let people persuade you to buy something that you really, like I said, you haven't really did your research on. When it comes to your finances this month, also do not be naive. Even with general purchases, like read through everything before signing anything. That means like your receipts, double check your receipts. Like in a restaurant, and they just got your total, and you see the total and you just sign it. Read that receipt. At a grocery store, like if you go to a grocery store and somebody is ringing up your groceries, read that, double check that receipt, and make sure that that person hasn't doubled a purchase that you've made, like before you sign anything as well. Like, don't sign that receipt, or just don't sign any contracts either without doing your research first, without reading it word for word. And sometimes when you read things word for word out loud, you can hear it better. So if you have like a contract that's coming in, make sure that you're reading that contract, like I said, just word for word. um I put that. Okay, emails, contracts, homes, houses, etc., all that. Whatever you're trying to buy, whatever you're trying to purchase, read through it first. If you have already done this, there is a very intelligent person around you that can also help you get out or get back what you have lost. So you have like somebody that may be studying law, or they may not even be law. They may be like really into courts and things like that. So they are going to be able to help you get out of those things if you have already signed it. So let's say you sign a lease for a house, and the house has like water damage and the roof caving in, carpet messed up, things like that. And that leasing company or that rental property is not trying to get you out of your lease. You have an ally or some type of friend that is going to help you get out of it. Okay. And that is going to be able to get you to see what you missed, and then you'll be able to get out of that. So don't be afraid to ask for help as well. And that's what I got for the 11s. 11s was more so like overall just prediction. Like, just be really careful of being foolish with your money. Like, see things for what they really are. Don't believe things that people are just talking or saying. It sound good, but is it really good? Like, who came up with this idea? Is this even legal? It was coming up like that. So the prediction that I have for the 11s, I heard deep diving. So this month you are going to be doing a lot of searching for the truth within you or within a situation or even just within somebody. And I also felt like when I heard deep diving, I felt like I was swimming. So you may be the type of person that needs to be by water, or you need to drink a lot of water this particular month, or you need to take swim lessons. I mean, it is the summer, depending on where you stay at all over the world. You definitely need to find like somewhere to swim at, and you just make sure you're careful. Like, if you don't know how to swim, just put your feet in the water or something like that. But I do feel like you're going to be, it's something with diving. So, like I said, it can literally mean deep diving, like you're going to be doing some soul searching, or you just need to be by water this particular month so you can be able to think more. A lot of things are going to come in for you when you are when you are by water. Okay. So that's 11. So let me move on to 22s. All right. 22s. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today for your June 2023 prediction. If you are needing a spiritual path reading from me, you can also go online to book those services. My readings are open for the month of June. So, master number 22, I heard exude patience. So this month that you're going to be very smart, strategic, and careful. And once you do that, it's going to pay off big time this month. So this month is going to test you to really exude everything that you've been patient on, or just to show more patience in your situation. I also feel like in the near future, something is going to grow very abundantly for you. So this particular month, start planting the seeds that you need to have. And then over time, those things are going to grow. This month, I did tell Life Path number 4, so you may have to look at Life Path number 4's message as well. But I did tell Life Path number 4 the tithe too. So you're gonna have to like tithe something. And tithing doesn't really necessarily mean your money, but it could mean your time, your energy, your effort towards something, and it's going to come back to you. Also, it's a book that you have that you've been wanting to read. It's just been sitting on like a table or a coffee table. That book can give you a knowledge that you need this month as well in your situation. Like the answer that you are looking for is inside that book that you need to really resonate with, or that you need to get the answer that you've been seeking. Okay. I'm on master number 22s. I also heard sprouts. So those buds of blessings will definitely start to come in once you do plant those particular seeds. And then it was also a strong message that was coming from God. So God was saying that I see that you have been feeling like giving up on everything. You have been working hard and you feel like it's never going to pay off. Keep the vision. That was very key. Keep the vision that God has given you, and do not think that it was just all a hallucination. Like you may be feeling like, "Oh, I'm just hallucinating these things." As a master number 22, you don't. Okay, those things that you have been seeing, those things that you have been experiencing, or that has been told to you in your dreams, or even just God's voice, God's voice. That's not a hallucination. Those are things that you really need to do and things that you really need to look out for. So definitely keep the vision. Everything that you need will be revealed to you in due time. So don't give up. Keep going. Don't give up your hope. Don't give up your faith. Keep doing a lot of things, or keep doing the things that you have been doing, because you have been doing things correctly. Now, I do feel like there is a master number 22 where you feel like you haven't been doing anything correctly, and you know that God has been telling you to stop doing these particular things. You are the person that needs to actually change things up a little bit and put in that time and that effort to really change some things. And based on what you do this month, it's going to set you up for a lifetime. Okay. It's just not this particular month. I also had a vision of you drinking lemonade. So give yourself a break. I feel every time I see lemonade, I feel like sitting out on like a lawn chair and just kicking your feet up. So start giving yourself a break. If you've been doing a lot of hard work, just relax a little bit. Kick your feet up a little bit, okay? And don't be so hard on yourself. I told that to life path number sixes as well for this particular month. Don't be so hard on yourself. So now the prediction that I have for master number 22, excuse me. Watch your words this month. Be very careful of what you say to someone, because I see that someone is trying to get you off track. So breathe before you speak. So if somebody is really like um playing with you, like just aggravating you, trying to push your buttons, trying to tick you off, just breathe before you speak. You may have to leave. And if that person like gets in front of your face, or that situation is just thrown up in your face and you're trying to avoid it and you just can't take it anymore, really before you say anything, just calm down. That's the only thing you gotta do. Because that person, even though that, because I'm saying it's a person that like ticks you off, that person has their own energy within themselves and they don't know how to quit, or they don't know how to stop. You can still, when you do speak, instead of like ignoring them, don't ignore them, because when you ignore them, it makes them angrier. Don't ignore them. You have to wait a minute, calm down. This is what you need. Like, this is what's gonna have to happen. Let me leave. I'll come back when I'm calmed down. Or let me leave when you calm down. Or just even go in the next room, or just hang up the phone. Like, you may be on the phone with this person. Okay. So that's 22s. And then we'll move on to, last but not least, 33s. All right. So, master number 33, thank you guys so much for tuning into your June 2023 prediction. I will be doing spiritual path readings in the month of June. So if you are in need of my services, make sure that you guys book those on my website. So, master number 33, I heard it's a trap. Maybe, maybe caught or stuck in making a choice, but it looks like you have already made a choice. So, don't go back on your word to yourself. You also may be caught up or stuck in a situation or relationship that you know that needs to end. You may be blinded of how the situation makes you feel, or maybe only focused on the security. But sorry, but that's my timer, y'all. I'm a little bit over. It's cool. Hold on, it threw me off. Okay, you may be blinded of how a situation makes you feel, or maybe only focused on security, but it looks like you are only secure sometimes in this particular situation. So God is asking you to define security of what security actually means for you. For me, security means safety or freedom from worry. So when you are secure or when you have security, you do not stress or worry. You ask yourself, ask yourself, are you really secure, or does this person or situation bring you security? Because you are failing to make a choice, that's why things seem to be coming down on you hard or weighing on you heavy. And then this is the message that I had about lingering. So when you linger, it means slow, or to be slow in parting, or being slow to like move your feet, like you're really dragging your feet and not making a decision. You're pretty much procrastinating something that needs to be let go. So when it's lingering, it's like something that can't be removed, like a lingering smell or a lingering person or a lingering ache in your pain, like it just won't leave. So, in order for you to be where you need to be in life, it feels like in this particular month that everything that is lingering, it needs to be removed. It needs to be transformed. It needs to die off. So, I also found that to live a life of purpose and to live a life free of lingering things, you need to really ask yourself, okay, what really truly serves me, or what really truly makes me happy? And if this situation that you're in is not making you happy, then you need to release it. Okay. It felt like, oh, hold on, I'm being told to go to my prediction. So, prediction for the master number 33, you are going to be faced to take the blindfold off. That's exactly what I was about to say. Thank you so much. Yeah, it felt like that you were going to be like peeping, like you've been blinded for so long, but now like you're kind of like getting a hint or getting some type of vision of why you need to like cut this thing out of your life, or to part from it. Okay. Temporarily. It could be temporary, but I feel like in this situation, it's something that you've been really stuck on that needs to be let go. But you're going to my prediction is you are going to be taking a blindfold off, and you're going to be able to see why you need to let this thing go, or why you need to cut it off. Something that you have been refusing to see as well is going to be revealed to you. So believe in your own truth and not the truth of what someone else is telling you. I'm being told to repeat that. Something that you refuse to see is going to be revealed to you. Believe in your own truth and not the truth of what someone else is telling you. Also, I do feel like for master number 33, if this does have to do with some type of relationship, don't look at anybody's phone, because what that's going to do is it's going to really honestly just hinder you for the bad. Like if you don't trust this person that much to where you have to look through their phone, then you don't need to be with that person anyway. Like, why you gotta look through their phone? There's some healing that you gotta do. Why do you feel like I need to look in this person's phone? Is it because this person is not trustworthy? And if this person is not trustworthy, then again, you need to leave the person alone. Or are you depicting on what social media and what other people around you is telling you how life is supposed to be. Oh, everybody cheats. So now you got to look through your man's phone, or you got to look through your girl's phone to see if they're cheating. Don't do that. The truth is going to be revealed to you either way. So this particular month, just be on the lookout for it. I am seeing like July 2nd or July 3rd. So in between that time, I do feel like you're gonna be able to get the truth revealed to you anyway. It's gonna be by that date. But this month is gonna be, it's not heavy, it just feels uncomfortable. Like I said, it's not like a heavy feeling, it's just an uncomfortable feeling, like, "I'm real uncomfortable. Should I be here? Should I be doing this? Should I still be, participating in these habits?" It's gonna feel like that, and then by the end of the month, by the beginning of next month, that blindfold is gonna be completely taken off, and you'll be like, "Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to be doing this," or, "I can just tweak this a little bit." All right. So that is the messages for June 2023. I finished just in time. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Sorry. I finished just in time. So thank you guys so much. Whoever is still here, thank you as well. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit this thumbs up button. Also, again, make sure you guys just check out the spiritual path readings if you need something personal. And I will see you guys next time. I love you. Thank you guys so much. Bye bye.